All right. Hello, my sweet peas. I am here with another unboxing of a new set of cards that just came in the mail for me today. I haven't even sat down yet. I'm just really excited to be able to unbox this and share it with you. This is the Witches of Legend Oracle deck by Annabelle Lewis, and I have been waiting for these cards since last year. I believe they were not necessarily a Kickstarter, but she kind of managed like a pre-purchase campaign like that herself. And I think they actually did have like a Kickstarter component, but she was like doing these in different locations. And I fell in love with her artwork after seeing them online, and I had to acquire. I had to get my hands on these beautiful pieces of watercolor dark art. So I am so looking forward to hopping in, looking at the book, kind of getting familiar, and I had to share it with you because I'm that freaking excited. Oh my gosh. Just to kind of give you a preview because I'm that kind of person. This is her, sorry, I'm gonna get it into shot. This is her business card. So can we say black and gold? Amazing, which is one of my favorite color combinations to work with. And this is her art style. Like, this is her work. What? Yes, please. And this is her Medusa sticker that is going on my journal. Like, that is definitely hanging out with me till the end of time. That is coming everywhere I go. So I'm excited for that. And that is going to live on one of these things somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably get rid of this one because I was only half attached to it. Get it, clear it off, and then replace it with Medusa. See? It would fit beautifully there. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's what's happening. Anywho, let me sit down, let me knock things around a bit because that always happens, and then we'll unbox this. So yes, this is the Witches of Legend. This came in a beautiful, beautifully packaged presentation box, and I'm so thankful for that. So it's still in its cellophane. I don't see any like back text. That would have been kind of fun to have because it kind of gives you like a preview of what you're gonna get before you get it. But that's okay. We don't judge. We just get in right away. So let me gently, with a scalpel, well actually it's called a box cutter, but let's get in here and not cut myself. There we go. I just want to cut enough that I can get my finger in. There we go. See if I can. Perfect. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. That worked out very well. Pull off the plastic. I'm so excited. Looks like we're a little dusty. Nope, that's the watercolor. I thought that was dust. Nope, that's the watercolor background. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Oh, I thought this was flat black. See, those are those details that you don't get until you get it closer. So I have the black gray watercolor background. That's like kind of iconic to a lot of her imagery, like especially down here. And then the gold accents I heard were just part of the details that she worked into each of the cards. So I'm freaking stoked, you. I'm freaking stoked. I feel like a frat boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this is the book. This is the guidebook. Oh, I see Oshun. Okay, I gotta like know more about what this is. Okay, so before we even get in, welcome to a world full of witches and goddesses of both loving and fearsome feminine power. I love this. Okay, this deck was born of a history nerd, me, insatiable quest for some witchy knowledge. The figures I choose for the deck come from my research in texts such as the Odyssey, another name I can't pronounce, and a book of a thing that I cannot read because I apparently am not that skilled. There are many Oracle decks in the world, and I wanted to thank you deeply for choosing the Witches of Legend Oracle. Witches of Legend deck. Whether it is your first and only or part of a wonderful collection, this goddess and historical figures make up this deck have all become important figures in my life, and I hope they will guide you as much as they have me. You already have a preferred okay, anyway, we'll just continue on because apparently I'm no good at this. Reading the cards. Oh my goodness, okay. We'll have to learn the cards, each of the cards. So, oh, look at this. How awesome is that? So how often do you have, like, even me just struggling to read because I'm just this crazy American woman, right? We have this beautifully elaborate name that we do not know how to pronounce. So I love that she included the phonic pronunciation of that so that I don't have to butcher and disrespect the name just to be a part of it. So it has a meaning, it has the myth attached to it. So I dig that. And I love this little space where it talks about personal notes. So I could kind of input my personal experience with this card, or what this card means in relation for me. So I absolutely freaking dig that. So yeah, it looks like it's in black and white, which makes total sense. Let's see, Isis. Oh my god! Okay, anywho. So thank you. So we have a plastic container. And the cards have a gold edging, watercolor backing, it's like gold inspired color. It's more like that mustard deep yellow. And then, like, yeah, these gold edges. So let's see if I can get in here without breaking or tearing anything apart. Okay, never mind. I always feel like I'm about to do something illicit when the box cutter comes out to a set of cards that I absolutely adore. There we go. Didn't even touch the cards. I want to say because I'm that good. All right, cellophane. Ooh. I'm starting to notice that I might have a preference for matte finishes, matte edging instead of shiny edging, but I'm not complaining. Just saying, personal preferences are a thing. Oh, okay. Let's see. So my first impressions of the set is that it's a good hand size. When it comes to art, I do really like larger cards because there's something a bit more substantial, but again, that's just Abby. That's just me. Yeah, I think cardstock wise, it's mid-ground. Like, I don't remember even what I paid for it, so it must not have been, like, anything too detrimental. But, like, I'm used to substantial cards, so I feel like there's still a bit to be desired here. Like, I'm pulling my Light Sears Tarot, which is about the same size. Yeah. Very close to the same size. Teensy went smaller. Like, maybe a 16th of an inch smaller. And I'm just used to very finely finished edges, a denser cardstock. I like a matte edge, but, you know, gold is great too. Gold has kind of this shiny, well, obviously shiny feel, but I'm used to like a thicker cardstock. And so this has its advantages that it's really nice to shuffle. It's easy to shuffle. It is a gloss finish, so it'll be hard to photograph. But what do you do? So I can tell right away it's been a little bit kind of manhandled, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not going to stop me from using it if I want to, but like there's some dents and edges to the thing. So actually it looks like it might have been just that one. I'm not even looking at the cards. I'm just kind of looking at the edges. Okay, so it might have been just that one got little pummeled. It's okay. Santa muerte. Got a little pummeled. But yeah, let's just look at the cards one-on-one real quick. Let's see which. Okay, so yeah, it has like a gold detail. It's kind of the same as back here. Okay. Celine. Time out. Oh, very cool. Huh. Okay, so legit, Abby, like, okay, so if Abby could give a design, not even critique, it would be like, hey, you already did this, so why not push a little bit more? And, you know, everyone has their reasons. We have I don't know what process she had to go through to even get to this point, so I'm not going to judge too harshly, but this gold detail would have been great if it was an actual gold detail. Like, that would, like, what is it? Not necessarily UV spot gloss, but whatever the process is where you can kind of spot gloss, but do it in that metallic gold, that would have been phenomenal. That would have been, like, that would have made this, like, a surprise and delight detail that I would have really, really, really enjoyed. I always wanted to understand Baba Yaga. And I get to. Yeah, because it's like, it gives the idea of gold without being gold. So, hell yeah, I gotta get to know you too. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen these bigger. Oh, this one got a good mark on it. I don't know if you can see it through the glare. Very pretty though. I love her art. Maleficent. Interesting. Marie Laveau. Beautiful. Next, it looks like it wants to glimmer. It looks like it wants to reflect. Medusa. And how amazing would that be if she had that gold line right there? Ah! I'm telling y'all. Morgan Le Fay. Oops, it's stuck. Bastet. I have her statue. Bastet. I have her statue on my altar. Brigid. Yes. Oh, wow. I love that. Diana. Interesting. Beautiful. I know somebody who loves her. Hell yeah. The Morgan. Oot. Next. Beautiful. Oh, shoot. That's a beautiful depiction. Pele. I've been wanting to get to know Pele so much right now. She's just been on my radar. Her and I need to get to know each other. Persephone. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to learning how to pronounce their names and get to know them. Like, this deck feels like it has more to offer than what was immediately here. And which I appreciate already, just even sitting here with it. Like the little bits that I had mentioned just a moment ago, it totally feels like those are just little add-on details that could have made it something even grander, something even more unexpected. I love those little surprise and delights. Those are my favorite aspects of it. And having been a designer, yeah, I feel like I'm justified in talking about those. So shuffling is super easy. I tend to be a hand over hand shuffler if I'm super precious about a set of cards. These are new, so they get to be hand over hand until I test out rifling. Just give me a second. Trying to give them a good shuffle because I do want to pull a card out and see what it has to say to me personally. Almost like literally like the energy I'm feeling is like they will educate me kind of thing. Like we will tell you. I feel like it would handle that just fine, but I didn't want to do it because I'm nervous. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. Give them a good run in. Or run through? I don't know. They shuffle beautifully though. So I know a lot of people talk about having small hands. I have what I feel like are large hands for a woman. I have compression marks up here. I have large hands for a woman, and so large sets of cards don't bother me at all. I actually do like larger sets of cards, just because it's more interesting that way. Oh, let's start there. Lilith. Lilith. I don't know anything about Lilith. So here's the guidebook about Lilith. Oh, the alphabetical order? I think they may be. Sweet. Alright, so for better or for worse, for better or worse, Lilith refuses to back down to authority, but instead, and forges her own path. Oh, okay, so grammar, I just question mark. But instead, and forges her own path despite all consequences. For this, she's demonized by some and venerated by others. Lilith challenges us to think deeply about where we must take a strong and unyielding stance. What are your core values, and how do you protect them? Hell yeah. The myth. I'll have to read that later. What are my core values and how do I protect them? That's always a good message to remember. So Lilith came out to visit with me Is there a spread in here? There should be. I think I saw a couple. There's a spread that I could use. Okay. So let's do the triple goddess. This is who you've been, who you are, and who you need. Right? Okay. Who you are. No, who you've been, who you are, and who you need. Okay, so who I've been. Pull it over so I don't lose it. There we go. Who have I been? Who have I been? Here we go. That was easy pull. Okay. Who have I been? Who I am. Who I am right here. Okay. Who I am. And who do I need? Who do I need? Who do I need? Who do I... That was fast. Who do I need? There we go. This is gonna be fun. Because I always look at the shadow side. This is the Bridget. So I don't know how this relays into this. Maybe this is like the influencing energy over everything. Maybe this is like the antithesis. So she brings balance to my spread. Maybe. We'll find out. Because now that it's like not tarot and kind of like something else, I get to kind of decide and figure out. So let's see. Oops. Who've I been? Who've I been? Ooh. This is a name I couldn't pronounce, so maybe that's me. I can't pronounce. Jaredwin? Okay. Let's see if I can find it. So that's a G, E, F. You have to start singing the alphabet. You know you're in trouble. F. Oh, that's a C. Care. K. K. Ridwin. Ridwin. Caradwin. Caradwin is associated with the shape-shifting magical power and inspiration, especially with words. Pulling Caradwin reminds us of the power words have to transform situations. You might consider taking a few moments to journal, write a short poem, or reflect the impact that the words you choose have. I would believe that. I'm dealing with a situation where that very well may have been what I just went through. And I'm going to feel guilty now. And that's not fun to go through emotions while they're being recorded. So let's not do that. Let's not do that, please. Okay. So who you are. Newt. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Who you are is Newt. 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 Trying to like pronunciations. When it comes to her dream of motherhood, Newt doesn't let even the ruler of the gods hold her back. She has no problem asking for support to get what she wants. Newt is a reminder to be open to help when it is offered and to be strong enough to ask for it if needed. That is a strong woman. I love that. And I love that it says that Newt is one of the oldest Egyptian gods and is part of the Egyptian creation story. I am so in love with Egyptian mythology at the moment, so that is freaking phenomenal. Thank you so much for that. So who do I need? Who do I need? Another name I don't want to butcher. Okay, so let's see if I can pronounce it with a little help. Saraswati. Or Sarasati. Thank you so much for being kind to my mispronunciations. She doesn't limit herself when it comes to inspiration. She reminds us to embrace our creativity and follow wherever it leads, whether it be writing, singing, painting, or dancing. You need not be a master. The simple act of creation is a transformative magic in itself. Thank you. That's what I need. Creative inspiration. Creation. Definitely worth reflecting on and digging kind of quietly, internally about that myself. Interesting set of cards. Interesting set of cards. I can totally see how this could be a part of maybe like a monthly ritual for myself, or like in planning out my months or my energy for a week or things of that nature. Like what deity or what goddess could I learn from, or could I embody, or could I, glean insight from? So this could be interesting. This could be interesting. I don't know 100% if I'm going to keep these cards as of yet. I look forward to seeing how they work. They'll let me know. They'll let me know. They'll let me know. Wonderful. So tell me what you think about these beautiful cards. Would you keep them? Would you let them go? Would you rehome them? Would you send them to another location? What would you do? What do you think? Tell me all about it in the comments below. Thanks so much. Bye.